I've been doing a lot of research lately.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a story that I want to tell you. So let me ask you this first. Do you know who Peppy is?
Why does she sound familiar? But is it she?
You think it's a she? Alright. Peppy, right? He is the developer of Osu that created the game back in 2007. So, what I recently discovered was that he isn't actually the creator of Osu.
Okay.
Do you even know what Osu is?
The game you play.
So, I don't know if you know this one TV show, right? But it aired on Nickelodeon back in 2007 as well, and it's called iCarly.
Okay.
Do you know that TV show?
Yes.
I looked it up, and iCarly first aired in September 8th, 2007.
Okay.
Do you want to know the exact date when Osu was first released? Osu was released in September 16, 2007.
Okay.
Which was 8 days exactly after iCarly first aired. Alright, so you're probably wondering right now, what the hell does iCarly, Pepe, and Osu... Pepe? What does iCarly, Peppy, and Osu have to do with each other?
Yes. So confused. They told me she played it or something.
Oh! I didn't notice it until recently, until I put everything together. Do you know who Freddie Benson is? So Freddie Benson is the mastermind, the tech mastermind from iCarly. You know, the one that does all the filming, the editing, everything like that. So I didn't know this, but he developed a Flash game that was available on their website to play, okay? Do you know what a Flash game is?
Yes.
Like coolmathgames.com. That one 8-ball pool game we play, the one I beat your ass in all the time.
Shut up.
So I'm gonna show you real quick what this Flash game looks like. Are you ready for it?
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright, just you wait. Oh my god, this shit's loud. This is the Flash game that Freddie Benson created. It's called iCarly Puppet Showdown. Alright, just wait until I hit play.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Uh-oh, what does this look like to you? Alright.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna
Am
play
I
it.
casual? No way. Holy shit.
So apparently, you have like these hit circles that you have to tap on time. And you have to go in like a certain rhythm, okay?
Yo.
I don't know if you ever played Osu before, but it's sort of similar to it, right? You have the approach rate, you have the circle size, you have like the pattern.
Holy shit. Why are you so bad?
I'm using my Osu skills to play this. And you have to slide that too.
Whoa! What the fuck? That
Okay.
slider though.
Alright, so that's what I wanted to show you, okay?
Oh god.
Now you know that iCarly has some sort of affiliation to Osu.
Apparently.
Now we're gonna jump 1 year ahead, okay? To 2008.
Okay.
There was a movie that was released called I Go to Japan. I don't know if you know this, but Peppy was originally from Australia, where he first developed the game. But for some reason, in the following year, Peppy moved to Japan.
Okay.
So Carly, Sam, and Freddie Benson went to Japan in 2008. Peppy went to Japan in 2008. So how does this all tie together? Alright,
Are they gonna meet up or something?
so I searched it up, right? And you know how like most shows or like information, you can look it up from the Wikipedia? Well, let me show you something. From the top, right? You can see I Go to Japan, right? The movie itself. I Go to Japan was made in 2008 from the television show. Okay?
Okay.
If you scroll down to the cast members, it shows a list of all the characters that played in the show, okay?
Okay.
And if you go all the way down, you can see Dean Herbert, which is Peppy's real name.
Okay.
Okay. And as we know, Peppy is the developer of Osu.
Okay.
And what he does is he takes Freddie Benson under his wing to become an Osu rhythm champion.
Okay.
If you have ever played Osu, there's a tutorial where when you play the game, at the end of it, it says, now you're on your way to become an Osu rhythm champion. So what I'm thinking is, when Freddie Benson first initially created that one Osu replica game, right?
Yeah.
I guess he had like a passion for like rhythm games or something. But since he was busy with like having to work with the show and casting in the show and acting, he wasn't able to like pursue his passion of becoming like, a rhythm player, a rhythm gamer, So to my surprise, Peppy was mentioned there. So what he did was he wanted to focus on developing a game initially designed by Freddie himself. You know that one Flash game I showed you earlier?
Yeah.
I guess it was like some sort of inspiration to Peppy, where like he wanted to like further develop a dedicated game similar to that. iCarly was first aired in 2007, and it went on for like I think like 5 years or something until it ended in 2012. So now that Freddie Benson has less work from having to cast in the show, he could mainly focus on playing the game that he initially developed. And while all that task of having to develop the game, updating it, implementing new features and everything like that, Freddie Benson didn't have to do all that anymore because, Peppy took over. He's the main developer now. He's doing all that work.
Yep.
Which means that Freddie Benson can just pursue his passion for playing the game itself. So since he could just play the game now, we're gonna jump to 10 years ahead, to 2018. For some reason, there's been a mysterious player appearing. This person was this person was setting incredible scores on the leaderboard, and he was jumping really swiftly in the rankings, okay? I'm talking about like top 100 to like top 50 and pretty close to top 10.
Oh god.
Can you guess who that person was?
Freddie?
So Freddie Benson, right? Becoming more apparent, people soon discovered where his original name was from. So his popularity from his previous casting from iCarly kind of made a huge impact within the Osu community. I'm guessing he was too famous and he continued to get a lot of attention from players. I'm assuming like due to this, he later changed his name so that he couldn't hide his identity, so that he could just like play in peace and focus on his main purpose. He never forgot what his sensei Peppy told him. Okay, he never forgot what sensei Peppy told. I don't know if you ever watched iCarly, Go to Japan, whatever that movie's called. But there was a scene where Peppy was, talking to Freddie, and he was like, Freddie, you have the integrity and the skills to master this game. So he told him, you know what, kid? I'll take on your lineage on developing Osu, and you can just hone your abilities to play the game to your full extent. I don't know if you ever use Reddit or anything like that, but you can keep track of like plays and everything made by the Osu community, right? And there was one guy, I'll show you right here. You can see all the scores that he set. And can you tell me what name that says?
Freddie Benson.
So Freddie was achieving ranks left and right. This guy was making some incredible plays, like I'm talking about FCing like 9-star maps. This guy was reading AR-11 like it's nothing. He's playing DT and HR. DT is already hard enough, and adding HR to that? That's crazy. Alright.
Yeah.
So, Freddie Benson, now ranked 2 global, passing Flying Tuna. Remember when Flying Tuna was rank 1 on Osu? So, Freddie was getting a lot, like really popular. Getting really, really, really popular, He just wanted to play the game. He wanted to just achieve his ranks without anybody bothering him, because they know who Freddie Benson really is, He's like, oh, aren't you the guy from iCarly, blah, blah, blah. Like he just wants to play the game. So if we scroll up, right? Freddie Benson changed his name to Klug.
Okay.
This is so that he could hide his identity, okay?
Yeah. Yes.
This is like an easy for like an easy way for him to just play the game, relax, and just enjoy it.
Okay.
And with this, with people like, you know, wondering what happened to Freddie Benson, they're like, oh, where did he go? And look at this now. Clug is now rank 1 in Osu as of recently. You can read this right here. Sorry I haven't been keeping up with Osu that much recently, but who is Clug? And then someone answers, Freddie Benson. So there you have it. Can you believe that Freddie Benson, Peppy, iCarly, and Osu all has something combined together? They had some affiliation. That's like a secret that Peppy has hid from us this entire time until I dug deep, I researched this, and I put it all together. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is just all a joke.
The fuck? I hate you so much.
But
what the fuck?
But it's pretty crazy how it all tied together, right? There's a Flash game that was made that's similar to Osu, made back in like what, 2007, 2008. That was on a Nickelodeon website, and then you know, Peppy made the game in 2007 as well. That's, you know, around the same time when iCarly first aired. For some reason, they went to Japan in 2008. That's when Peppy went to Japan. And if you didn't know, there's a guy named Freddie Benson that plays this game who is rank 1, and he's really good at the game. So that could be the reasoning for why they went to Japan, so that he can, like, you know, have something to do with Osu. And with that game that was created through a Flash game, how come it looks exactly identical to Osu? There has to be some meaning behind it. So that's how we know that Freddie Benson, iCarly, Osu, and Peppy has some sort of affiliation with the game. I mean, it's a joke. I'm just like, you know, I'm just making some dumb conspiracy theory, but it's pretty funny.
I sure hate you so much.
Why? Did you, like, did it sound like everything was like tying in together or something?
Okay, well, first of all, I was very impressed with the amount of effort you put into finding all this and this hidden secret, right? Okay? And I'm just, while you were explaining all this, I thought to myself, I'm like, wait a second. Wasn't this guy supposed to write an article? And he ended up just searching all this entire day?
Quick, end the video, end the video.